There comes a moment in life when the soul begins to whisper a truth that cannot be ignored. A soft pull, a quiet awakening, a feeling that something far greater is calling your name. And when that moment arrives, it is not by chance. It is a divine appointment, a sacred reminder that your existence carries purpose. You are not here by accident. You have not come this far without reason. Your path has been carefully guided. Your struggles shaped you, and your heart has been prepared to receive this message. The universe has been waiting for you to remember who you truly are. There is something extraordinary about your spirit. A golden energy surrounds you, even when you cannot see it. Your name is known by higher realms. It shines with a brilliance that was never meant to be hidden. This is your golden awakening. Feel it. Breathe it in. Let every word reach the core of your being. This is the beginning of a new chapter. One where you finally step into your light, your calling, your divine truth. You are being called now, not later. Your soul is ready, and your name has already been written in gold. When we say that your name is written in gold, we are not speaking about ink or paper. We are speaking about energy. We are speaking about destiny. We are speaking about divine recognition. To have your name written in gold means that your soul has been marked with a special light, a light that cannot be dimmed, erased, or ignored. Gold is a symbol of purity, brilliance, royalty, and eternity. Across many cultures and spiritual traditions, gold is not just a precious metal. It represents the highest vibration, the purest form of truth, and the strongest connection to the divine. So when your name is written in gold, it means that your purpose, your presence, and your path are deeply valued in the eyes of the universe. This is not about fame. It is not about being better than others. It is about alignment. It is about being chosen to walk a path that is sacred, meaningful, and filled with higher purpose. Your name being written in gold means that your journey carries light, carries healing. It carries transformation, not just for you, but for others who are meant to cross your path. People whose names are written in gold often feel different from a very young age. They feel things deeply. They question everything. They are sensitive to pain, drawn to truth, and guided by something that cannot be explained. Even when life becomes difficult, something inside them refuses to give up. That something is the golden thread of their soul. It is the part of them that remembers, even when the mind forgets. Being written in gold means that you are not invisible to the divine. You are seen. You are heard. You are known. Your prayers, your intentions, and your silent tears have never gone unnoticed. There is a sacred record that exists beyond this world, and your name is there, glowing in a light that never fades. It also means that you have responsibilities. You are not meant to live an ordinary life. You are meant to rise. You are meant to lead, to inspire, to awaken. Your gifts were not given to you by accident. They are tools for a mission that is deeply needed in this world right now. And here is something truly beautiful. When your name is written in gold, the universe works in your favor. Doors open that others cannot see. Protection surrounds you, even when you walk through darkness. Miracles appear in ways that seem impossible. And at times when you feel alone, divine guidance whispers in quiet moments to remind you that you are never truly by yourself. It is not always easy to walk the golden path, but it is always worth it, because it leads to truth, it leads to purpose, and it leads to a life that is guided by higher meaning rather than temporary success. So, if you have ever felt different, chosen, or destined for something greater, that is not your imagination. That is your truth. That is your confirmation. That is your golden signature shining through the fabric of your life. Your name is not just a word. It is a vibration. It is a divine code, and it has been written in gold for a reason. This is your reminder. You were born with light. You carry it within. And it is time for that light to shine fully, proudly, and without apology. There comes a time in every soul's journey when deep questions begin to rise. One of the most powerful of those questions is this: how do I know if I am the chosen one? The answer is not found in titles or recognition. It is not given through certificates, fame, or achievements. It is felt in the quiet corners of your heart. Being chosen is a feeling, a knowing, a truth that gently grows over time. Even when everything on the outside looks ordinary, you begin to know you are chosen when the world around you no longer satisfies the calling within you. While others chase success for the sake of ego, you seek meaning. While others live on the surface, you long to go deeper. You sense that there is more to life, more than what meets the eye. You may feel a strong desire to heal, to help, to uplift, or to guide others. Even in your darkest moments, you carry within you an unshakable belief that your pain has a purpose. And you are right. Chosen ones are often shaped through difficulty, not because they are being punished, but because they are being prepared. Your sensitivity is not a weakness, it is a sacred compass. You feel the energy of people, places, and situations. You can sense when something is true and when something is false. This is your inner guidance system. It is your spiritual intelligence. Another sign is the way you attract both love and resistance. Some people are drawn to your light, while others may feel uncomfortable around it. That is because chosen ones carry a frequency that cannot be ignored. You walk into a room and shift the atmosphere. You speak and people listen even when you say very little. Your presence is powerful, even if you have not yet realized it. Chosen ones also experience repeated patterns and signs from the universe. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations, recurring numbers, vivid dreams, divine messages, or moments that feel like déjà vu. These are all ways your higher self and the universe speak to you. They are gentle reminders that you are on a path that is unlike anyone else's. You may also feel like you do not fully belong in the world around you. That is not because something is wrong with you. It is because your soul remembers where it came from. You are not here just to fit in, you are here to elevate, to awaken, and to lead by example. And most importantly, if you have ever felt a deep inner voice calling you toward truth, love, service, or transformation, that is your soul speaking. That voice does not come from the mind. It comes from your divine blueprint. Being chosen does not mean being perfect. It means being real. It means being willing to grow, to learn, to rise, and to embody the light you were born with. It means standing tall in your truth, even when it feels uncomfortable. It means trusting your journey, even when the path is not clear. So, how do you know you are the chosen one? Because you are still here. Because something inside you keeps going, keeps believing, and keeps rising. Because the world needs what only you can give. Because your name is written in gold, and your spirit was born to shine. Heavenly blessings are not just ordinary gifts. They are sacred energies sent from the divine realms to uplift, guide, protect, and awaken your soul. These blessings do not always come wrapped in material things, but they hold the power to transform your life in the most beautiful ways. They are signs that you are supported by something greater than yourself, something pure, infinite, and full of love. To understand heavenly blessings, imagine a gentle light shining over your life. This light does not judge you, It does not pressure you, and it never leaves you. It is always present, even when you cannot see it. That light is the presence of divine favor. When you receive heavenly blessings, it means the universe has aligned with your soul's highest path. These blessings may come in many forms. Sometimes they arrive as peace in the middle of a storm, when everything seems difficult, and yet you feel calm inside. That is a heavenly blessing. Sometimes they come through people. A kind word from a stranger, a helping hand when you least expect it, or a message that arrives exactly when you need it. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that divine energy is moving through your life. Heavenly blessings can also show up in the form of deep wisdom. When you begin to understand things beyond logic, when your heart begins to open more deeply, and when you feel connected to your true self, that is a sign you are receiving light from above. It is as if a veil has been lifted, and now you can see what truly matters. Another way heavenly blessings express themselves is through protection. Maybe you were delayed and avoided danger. Maybe a door closed, but later you found something better. These are moments where divine guidance stepped in to redirect your steps. You may not have understood it at the time, but later you realize you were being saved or guided towards something greater. Also, healing is one of the most powerful heavenly blessings. This healing may be physical, emotional, or spiritual, can be slow or sudden, but when it comes, it feels like a burden has been lifted. You begin to feel lighter, freer, and more whole. That is the energy of divine restoration working through you. Some people also receive heavenly blessings in the form of spiritual gifts. These can include heightened intuition, vivid dreams, visions, or a strong sense of purpose. These gifts are given to help you fulfill your divine mission and to help others along the way. However, the most beautiful part of heavenly blessings is that they come with love. Real, pure, unconditional love. It is the kind of love that accepts you exactly as you are, but also lifts you into who you are meant to become. It is gentle yet powerful, teaches yet never forces. It moves quietly yet creates great change. When you begin to live in alignment with truth, light, and compassion, you naturally attract more heavenly blessings. Your heart becomes a magnet for miracles. Your life becomes a living prayer. You become the evidence that heaven exists not just above, but also within you. So, when someone says, "You are receiving heavenly blessings," it means the universe is smiling upon you. It means your name is known in the higher realms. It means your path is blessed, your journey is guided, and your soul is being nourished from above. These blessings are your birthright. They are reminders that you are never alone. And when you choose to walk in love, in faith, and in truth, you open the door to receive even more of them day by day. Heavenly blessings are always available, flowing like a divine river toward every soul. However, there are moments when a person may feel disconnected from them, as if the flow has slowed or stopped. These moments do not mean that the blessings have been taken away. Instead, they are often signs that something within or around us is creating resistance, a blockage that needs awareness, healing, or release. One of the most common blocks is inner doubt. When someone doubts their worth, their path, or the presence of a higher power, it can create an invisible wall between the soul and the blessings meant for it. Doubt clouds the mind and closes the heart. But the moment someone begins to believe in their divine connection again, the light begins to flow more freely. Another major block is fear. Fear can take many forms: fear of change, fear of failure, fear of being seen, or even fear of success. When fear controls decisions, it limits growth and creates spiritual tension. It becomes difficult to receive when the heart is guarded. But once a person chooses courage, even in small steps, that wall begins to melt. Unforgiveness can also block the flow of blessings. When the heart holds on to past pain, it stays heavy. This heaviness creates energetic resistance. It becomes harder to feel joy, peace, or clarity. Forgiveness is not about forgetting what happened. It is about freeing yourself from the chain of pain. When you forgive, you make room for light to enter again. Another subtle block is comparison. When someone compares their journey to another person's path, they may start feeling unworthy or behind. But each soul is walking a unique timeline. Your blessings are not delayed. They are being prepared in perfect alignment for you. The moment you let go of comparison, you open the door to personal miracles that are just for you. Lack of gratitude is a silent barrier. When blessings are not recognized, they are often missed. Gratitude is like a key that opens the heart and increases divine flow. Even in simple moments, like feeling the warmth of sunlight, the calm of deep breath, or the presence of someone kind. Acknowledging those gifts invites more goodness into your life. Ignoring intuition can also create disconnection. Your inner voice is sacred. It guides you toward choices that align with your higher self. But when you constantly silence it or follow only what the world says, you may walk a path that feels heavy or out of balance. Trusting your inner guidance restores the natural connection with divine blessings. A very important block to mention is holding limiting beliefs. These are thoughts that tell you, I am not good enough, or I am not meant to be happy. These beliefs do not come from the soul. They are learned from old experiences or outside voices. The moment you start replacing them with empowering truths, your entire energy shifts. You begin to remember who you really are, a divine being worthy of light. Lastly, living without alignment can create obstacles. When actions, words, and choices move far from truth, compassion, and purpose, the soul feels distant from its natural light. But the beauty is that every moment offers a new beginning. By realigning with truth, kindness, and inner awareness, the soul starts to shine again, and blessings begin to return like waves of grace. In truth, heavenly blessings are never truly gone. They wait patiently for you to welcome them back. When you release the blocks, even little by little, you will feel them flowing toward you again. Stronger, brighter, and filled with love. Your soul is always worthy, and the divine is always ready. Each person has within them a sacred spark, a light that is pure, powerful, and full of potential. This light is often called your golden power. It is the part of you that connects directly to your divine purpose, your spiritual gifts, and the blessings meant for your life. When this power is fully active, you begin to attract opportunities, love, abundance, peace, and clarity almost effortlessly. The world responds to your energy in beautiful ways. But how can you activate this golden power within yourself? There are many ways to awaken your inner strength, but 3 timeless keys can help you open the door fully and joyfully. Key 1. Deep awareness of your divine identity. The first key is to remember who you truly are. You are not just a physical body or a personality shaped by your past. You are a soul, a divine being created with love, purpose, and light. When you begin to truly accept that your soul was chosen to walk this earth with meaning, your energy naturally shifts. Spend quiet moments with yourself. Breathe deeply. Listen to the silence within. In that space, you will feel a deeper presence, your true self. Speak gently to your heart and say, I am not forgotten. I am chosen. I am light. The more you repeat these truths with love and belief, the more your golden power begins to rise from within. This awareness dissolves fear, clears confusion, and connects you to a higher guidance that is always present. Key 2. Daily alignment through intentional actions. The second key to activating your golden power is living in alignment. This means making daily choices that reflect the truth of your soul. Ask yourself, are my thoughts, words, and actions helping me grow or holding me back? When you begin to live with conscious intention, choosing love over anger, faith over fear, and hope over doubt, your energy becomes magnetic. This does not mean you must be perfect. It means that you choose to walk a path that feels right, honest, and kind. Even small acts of alignment, like speaking kindly to yourself, helping someone without expecting anything back, or taking time to rest and recharge, can awaken deeper layers of your spiritual power. When your inner world is in harmony, your outer world begins to reflect that light. Key 3. Trusting the divine timing of your life. The third and most powerful key is trust. Trust that your life is unfolding in perfect order, even when things feel uncertain. Trust that you are being guided by a loving force that knows your heart's true desires. Trust that what is meant for you will always find you. When you stop trying to force outcomes and instead open your heart with faith, you become a vessel for divine power. Your golden energy flows stronger because there is no resistance. You feel calmer, more confident, and more connected to something greater than yourself. Trust also means releasing the past and letting go of control. It means knowing that delays are not denials, and redirections are often hidden blessings. When you trust, miracles have space to appear. When these 3 keys, awareness, alignment, and trust, come together, your golden power becomes unstoppable. You shine from within, not because of anything external, but because you have awakened the light that was always there. People will feel it. Opportunities will come. Life will begin to unfold in extraordinary ways. Remember, your power is not something you need to earn. It is already within you, waiting for your recognition, your belief, and your choice to live from that space. You were chosen not by accident, but by design. And now your golden light is ready to rise. A very long time ago, in a realm beyond time and space, there existed a sacred library known only to the highest divine beings. This library was not made of stone or wood but of pure golden light. Each scroll within it held the sole blueprint of a chosen one, a sacred contract written before they were born into the world. These scrolls were glowing, shimmering with divine codes, each holding a mission that could shift the balance of good and love on earth. But one scroll was different. It was the most radiant of them all, wrapped in golden silk and sealed with the mark of the Eternal One. This scroll was written for a very rare soul, a soul with the potential to awaken millions, to bring healing where there was pain, and to remind the world of truth when darkness tried to cover the light. The divine keepers of the library guarded these scrolls with great care. But during a celestial event, when stars realigned and energies shifted, the sacred scroll slipped through a portal and fell into the earth realm. It was not destroyed. It was simply lost, waiting for the right soul to find it again. Many lifetimes passed. That soul was born again and again, always feeling something was missing, always sensing a deeper purpose, a higher calling, yet never fully understanding why life felt so different. That soul was often misunderstood, often isolated, yet always drawn to the stars, to light, to love. That soul is you. The lost scroll is not a fairy tale. It is a divine metaphor of your true mission. Deep inside your spirit, there is a message so powerful that even the darkness fears it. That message was written in gold before you were born. It was whispered into your soul by divine light, and it waits to be remembered, not found. One day, during a moment of stillness, perhaps while watching the sunrise or listening to the silence of the night, you may begin to hear it. It may come as a feeling in your chest, a sudden clarity, or a peaceful knowing that you are here for something much greater. That is the moment your scroll begins to open again. You do not need to search outside yourself for the scroll. It is not hidden in temples or mountains. It is inside your heart, folded between your intuition and your inner voice. Each time you choose love instead of fear, each time you rise after a fall, each time you listen to your soul, you are reading a line from that golden scroll. The scroll never punishes, never judges. It only reminds. It reminds you of the power you hold, the light you carry, and the gift you are to this world. It was never truly lost, only sleeping, waiting for you to awaken. And now you are awakening. The moment you choose to believe in your divine story, the scroll begins to unfold. Words of strength, visions of purpose, and waves of healing begin to pour into your life. You begin to walk not just as a human, but as a messenger of light. This divine story, the Lost Scroll, is not just a tale from ancient times. It is the truth of your soul. It is the reminder that you are not ordinary. You are remembered. You are written. And your time has come to read what was written in gold and to live it fully, boldly, and beautifully. There are moments in life when words are not just sounds. They are vibrations. They hold energy. They shape reality. When a person speaks from the depth of the soul, with clarity, belief, and love, those words become more than a statement. They become a sacred activation. This is what we call the Golden Affirmation. The Golden Affirmation is not a regular sentence or a motivational phrase. It is a living declaration. It is the voice of your higher self rising to meet the divine truth written inside you. It is your personal key to unlock the energy of purpose, healing, strength, and abundance. When spoken with full presence and faith, it becomes a bridge between your human experience and your divine nature. But what makes it golden? Gold, throughout time and history, has always symbolized something pure, rare, and divine. It is not only valuable in the physical world, but also carries spiritual meaning. Gold represents illumination, wisdom, power, and sacred light. So when you speak your affirmation in golden energy, you are choosing to align with the highest version of yourself, the version that already knows you are guided, loved, and destined for greatness. The golden affirmation must be spoken with full awareness. It is not something to rush. It is something to feel. Every word should come from the heart, not just the lips. When spoken from a peaceful and sincere place, your body begins to respond. Your mind becomes calm. Your heart opens. Your energy rises. And the universe listens. Before speaking the golden affirmation, pause. Take a slow, deep breath. Close your eyes for a moment. Feel the light around you, even if you cannot see it. Feel the presence of something greater, love, spirit, or divine energy. Let this silence prepare your heart for truth. Now speak slowly and clearly. Say, I am chosen with love. I am guided by light. I am protected by purpose. I am made of divine strength. Every step I take leads me closer to my highest truth. I receive heavenly blessings with peace, gratitude, and joy. I now activate the golden power within me. Let each word sink in. Allow your voice to carry the emotion of belief. Do not rush. Speak it 2 or 3 times if you wish. Feel how your energy shifts. You may feel lighter, warmer, or simply more centered. That is the power of the spoken word when it is aligned with truth. You can speak the golden affirmation in the morning when you wake up or at night before you sleep. You can say it during difficult moments when you feel unsure, or during peaceful times when you want to express gratitude. The more often you speak it, the stronger its effect becomes. Repetition builds connection, teaches your mind to let go of fear and embrace faith. It reminds your soul of who you truly are. You may also choose to personalize the affirmation. Add your name. Add your own words of gratitude, vision, or calling. Let it become your spiritual signature, a voice print that tells the universe, I am awake, I am ready, I remember who I am. Affirmations are not magic spells. They are sacred conversations. Each time you speak with your soul, you are choosing to shape your world through love and intention. And this is the true power of golden speech. You were never meant to be silent about your greatness. Speak with me now. Speak your golden affirmation, and watch your life begin to glow from the inside out. This is your moment. You have received the message, you have awakened the truth, and now it is time to take your next step. You are not here by chance. You are here because your soul is ready. There is something powerful within you that the world needs. Your light, your love, your wisdom, it all matters. And this is the time to move forward with courage, clarity, and trust. The next step is not always about a big action. Sometimes it is about a shift inside your heart. It is about choosing to believe in yourself. It is about listening to your intuition. It is about trusting the gentle whispers from your spirit that say, you are ready, you are chosen, you are safe to grow. Your next step may be a moment of stillness or a bold decision. It may be a conversation, a prayer, a dream written on paper, or a promise made to yourself. Whatever it is, honor it. Begin it. Step into it. Know this, you are not alone. Divine energy surrounds you. Angels, light, and universal love walk beside you. Every time you take a step in faith, the universe responds with guidance and blessings. So close your eyes, take a deep breath, smile softly, and say these words gently. I am ready. I am guided. I am taking my next step. Your journey has just begun, and the path ahead is filled with beauty, purpose, and divine magic. Keep walking. Keep shining. Your light is needed. You are the miracle the world has been waiting for. If you felt this message in your bones, if your heart whispered, this is for me, then comment below, my name is written in gold, and share this message with someone who needs it. Let us awaken every soul that forgot who they are. Your journey is just beginning, and heaven is watching proudly. Stay blessed, chosen one.